More updates coming in on the case where Nikhil Gupta, the man who's been indicted for the conspiracy to assassinate Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. In that case, the Supreme Court has now said that they will not intervene in the case in the Indian who's been indicted. The family, remember, had sought a Supreme Court intervention. Supreme Court has now said that they won't intervene and said that the petitioner has not filed the plea directly. They've in fact said that the copy of the petition should be sent to the central government. I have my colleague Arvind joining us with more details. Arvind, take us to exactly what the court has said in this case.
Arti, the case has been adjourned for January 4th for further hearing. Today, Supreme Court just said that they received the file or the copy of the petition only today morning, and that's why they have adjourned the matter for January 4th, wherein they said the copy of the petition should be given to the central government also, and central government has to respond to this particular plea, and that's why, because the matter was handed over to the bench only today morning, that's why the matter has been adjourned for January 4th. So Supreme Court has not said that they will not hear the matter. They said that they are adjourning the matter because the copy of the petition should be served to the central government also, and the matter will be heard on January 4th. Interestingly, senior advocate Arima Sundaram, appearing for Nikhil Gupta, also told the Supreme Court that they want this particular proceedings, the hearing on this petition should be in-chamber proceedings, not an open court, for which Supreme Court said that they will consider the request during the next date of hearing. So Supreme Court will hear Nikhil Gupta's plea on January 4th, and Supreme Court will take a call whether the proceedings should happen in chamber or whether the proceedings should happen in open court. That will be decided on that. And also today, Supreme Court also asked whether Nikhil Gupta himself filed the petition, because the affidavit does not name that Nikhil Gupta has filed this habeas corpus petition. But whereas senior advocate Arima Sundaram, appearing for Nikhil Gupta, told that this particular petition has been filed through a family member of Nikhil Gupta. So Supreme Court said that they will hear the matter on January 4th.
Right, Arvind. Thank you for bringing us those details on this story. I'm also being joined by Vishnu Shom. Vishnu, take us through now what we can expect the MEA to do.
I think what's interesting at this stage is to look into some of the fascinating details which have emerged in the habeas corpus petition, which has been filed by Nikhil Gupta's family in the Supreme Court. It basically makes a lot of fairly sensational claims, and we need to actually go through a couple of them. One of the first points that we can mention is that Nikhil Gupta claims that he was picked up allegedly by U.S. agents outside Prague airport, and that they bundled him into a black SUV. That SUV circled around the city of Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, for several hours. There was a device which was put on his phone before he was subsequently detained. Subsequently, blood tests were done on him. The blood test results, which he was not given a copy of, the people told him that, look, you have a serious communicable disease, and that it's because of the nature of the blood work that they need to push him into solitary confinement. So he's been in solitary confinement. Apparently the first time that there was somebody, an official from the government of India, who met him in this jail where he's at now in the Czech Republic, was, I believe, 20 days after the detention took place. There were other details as well, but his basic submission is that he is being caught in a political sort of battle, as it were, between India and the United States, and that he says he has nothing to do with any of what has taken place.
Right.
Also details emerging on what he was denied, the food that he wants, he was forced to eat beef, etc., etc. Obviously, the government, various agencies would need to look at this very closely indeed.